Hello, welcome to our channel, and remember, with us you will be in tune with English. Well, my name is Kate, and today I would like to discuss a subject that I think is important. Is there a friendship between a man and a woman? It would be interesting to know your opinion, so you can share it in the comments below the video. Until recently, I really believed in this kind of friendship. In fact, when I was a kid, I believed that when I grew up and had a husband, if we ever got divorced, we would still be friends. Not because in the series they split up and become almost the worst enemies. So I thought that if that happened, we would definitely part on a friendly note. But that's not what happened. Life is harsh, and even if you do not have a husband with whom you want to divorce, then most likely you have a friend who is in love with you, or vice versa, you're in love with him. Anyway, it doesn't matter. The most important thing is that friendship doesn't exist. How did I come to this conclusion? The answer is obvious. I've experienced everything. Interesting fact, I've always been a kind and naive girl who believed in love and friendship. I thought that what you felt was what the other person felt. Even if a person has stronger feelings for you, then talking can solve everything. Yeah, of course not. I'll tell you my story, which taught me a lesson for life. Let's begin. Last year, I studied communicating with a boy. I opened all the cards at once. I liked him, but he liked another girl. I knew all the details of their relationship, but at the same time, I thought he liked me too. Bottom line, we did it for 8 days. Applause, applause, applause! My first relationship lasted 8 days. In that short time of our relationship, another friend wrote to me. The message said that he liked me. And I, aroused by love, said that we were just friends, and I already had a guy that I would end up dumping in a few days. By the way, notice that to be friends with the first boy, I studied only because I liked him, and not because I just wanted to be friends. In the end, with the boy who wrote me, we continued to be friends. I assumed it was a friendship. For me, this boy was a very close friend. Many teachers thought we were dating. We constantly participated in various competitions, so we have a great tandem. This boy and I agreed to go to the ball, and not just like a simple couple, but a competitive couple. In competitive couples, besides dancing, also was a declaration of love. It's just that our school has a Pushkin Ball every year, and half the school year we attend rehearsals to learn how to dance. In February, the ball is held and we get the Grand Prix. We were very happy and even agreed to go next year to win again. Then I saw a post in Instagram in the photo I'm with the boy, and my friend wrote in comments that we're an amazing couple. And then I see that one girl wrote that we're just a couple of contests. There is a lot more to say about comments, but the point is that the boy was in a relationship and didn't say that to me. I called him immediately to confirm this information. He said, yes, it's true, but I've wanted to break up with her for a long time. For a moment, they dated for 2 months. I didn't want to be the reason of their breaking up. Sort of, they broke up. On the 8th of March, I got a beautiful bouquet of tulips from this boy. And then, as it turned out, he was still dating that girl, but on the 8th of March, she had nothing from him. I was shocked. Coincidentally, his girlfriend and I find ourselves in another country on the first session, and out of 25 people, she and I were in the same building, so we decided to discuss the situation. Moreover, we became friends with her. I think this is a really fate because when we went to camp with her in the summer in another country for a moment, we were not only in one unit but in the same room. I realized that if it hadn't happened, we wouldn't have been friends. Back to friendship with the boy. So he asked me out to talk to him. It was in April, maybe. And of course, I knew what the conversation was about. The conversation was that he had feelings for me, and he had feelings for me for over 6 months. But he knew from the start what I was going to say. There was no other way. I'll explain my position. One, I wasn't interested in him as a guy. As a friend, he was awesome, but no more. Second, it was the 10th grade, and I wanted to focus on my studies because next year I'm going in and I'm already busy with social work. But it wasn't a harsh answer. It's not like it's gonna be 5 years. I said then that I really appreciate our friendship. He agreed with me, important point. And the next day, instead of hugging, he shows up and hugs me without a word. Of course, I expected it, but I didn't think it would happen so soon. And then he starts shooting me on every occasion and without. You must admit, it's not a man's act. As the saying goes, failed to achieve, decided to hurt. We broke up, and a couple of months later, he had a girlfriend. The moral was that there is hardly any friendship between a man and a woman. Friendship can only be when you didn't like each other, but I'm more likely to say that if you don't like a man, you won't be able to communicate with him. Of course, if he is a real man. Friendship may be there, but it will end very quickly once one of you hasn't fallen in love. Two aspects of friendship between opposite sexes are it's when a man is gay or has a feminine habit or character, and if the girl is like a boy. I think you understand me. Everything only in these cases can a true friendship be obtained. Thank you very much for your attention. Turned out such a mini podcast. I'm Kate and remind you that with us he will be in tune with English. Bye for now.